Man, it just keeps getting weirder. Y'all know the TV show on Fox, of course, 666. Um, it's called The Cleaning Woman. The cleaning lady. You know Trump's mom was a cleaning lady, right? It follows a TV show called 911 on Fox. Fox is 666. And I believe that's the Pythagorean Gematria. Yeah. See how they do that? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yeah, hopefully you can see that. Fox is 666. You've probably heard that before if you're into any type of conspiracy whatsoever. See, it's all one big conspiracy. It's called Mystery Babylon. So if you're a conspiracy theorist, you have a theory that the Bible is real and you prove it so. So the big Trump's mom, who was a domestic servant, it says she came over with $50. It says equivalent to 887 in 2022. What do you know? 887. Seven, the number for cleansing. But, that's Candy's first and second marriage number out 2 digits. I was her 88. It just never fails. And they know that. The AI made sure that it said 887. He's Candyman, I'm Candyman. So let's get into some interesting things. I went ahead and did Gematria on 1211 or 1112, the date. Believe it or not. By the way, I did see something about Christy Alley. Hang on a second. You see this Kirstie Alley here? 876 in English Gematria, 146 in simple Gematria, or what they call English ordinal. She's a complete match with December 11th, the rising date. So do you think she's really dead? Or do you think it's just another one of those fake celebrity deaths? This December, going down on the 9th and rising on the 11th, 9/11 is getting so big. This happens to me every time. Every time I'm like, let's quit focusing on one date and let's keep it plural. Let's focus on 2 or 3, 4 different dates at a time. Never fails. Now I'm like so big on this December 9th. It's not even funny. Not even funny. It's just like, I don't mean it's not even, you know what I mean? It's real. So this 9/12, when I met Candy, 9/12, the offing date was in our first 3 digits. And the year we got engaged, 9/12. Fascinating. So I guess what I'm looking for is a 12/11 combination with her and I. In 2020, fused with 9/11, that fateful year of 2020. See the 911 in the 2020 that I'm highlighting? That's a 112, or the fusion of 11/12. Oh my goodness. It's in this year's number 2. 1 1. You got the 11 fused with the 12. Dang it. Because remember, we have the 2001. If you're brand spanking new, my second wife and I have this mathematical anomaly that is the most fascinating thing in the history of mankind, because the Lord raised me on multiplying numbers out. Put it in my heart, put it in my head to do it from an adolescent on up. And apparently I was born, my address was 404 Lime Street, my first address. There's 404 verses in the book of Revelation. Like, this was what the Lord was going to have me do. And he was going to have me do everything with numbers. So this year is like 2020. It's 9. Well, it's got the 112. You look at it. Anyway, my birthday, 7 times 6 times 1961 comes to 82362. It's over here. Her birthday is 10/28, 1973. It comes to 55244. You multiply our two numbers together, you get 45 followed by 500, which is Trump's number, 45th president, followed by 500, which is the number for Antichrist in Strong's Concordance, G500, the Greek word for Antichristo. So 45, then 500, then 06328. Well, that's weird. I'm not even going to get into that. When you multiply it by each year, we have a 15-year rotation of two sets of numbers that sit directly in the middle. When I met her, we were at the last 2 years of 627 and 127. And then we began for 15 years. 626, 126. Now, 27 was in that number, and 127 was in 2006. But the rotation of 627, 127 in the direct middle of the number rotated for 15 years. And then next year we'll start 628, 128. I have done this from infinity forwards and backwards. It's a flawless piece of God's pure mathematical genius. And look at all the 8s in 2021. But yeah, it's that fusion of 11, 12. I'm going to get into the Gematria here. But Kirstie Alley died. She didn't really die. They're just telling you it's December 11th. It's 9/11. He's going down on 9 and rising on 11. Look what all 12/11 comes to. The 12th month, 11th day, which 11/12 is the same. By the way, Jewish Gematria, 2505. The English ordinal or simple Gematria multiplied by 6 comes to 900, and the English ordinal or simple Gematria comes to 150. You ready? Queen Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth comes to 12/11, which would be the date of his rising. 369, 963, 639, 693, all of them, 963, 936, all of them. They're 3 numbers. Tesla's big numbers. The Illuminati's big numbers, 3 and 6 and 9, comes to that date that he would rise. Philadelphia Eagles. Guess who the best football team in the fake NFL is? Philadelphia Eagles. The White Rabbit. 143. The 1-4 tray. Yeah, you got to just love it. I'm sorry. We've been doing that 1-4 tray, 143. Remember when I was always like wanting to know who the 1 for tray was back when I was a pagan? Which is the same as 314, which is pi, also 134. Dallas Mavericks, Green Bay Packers. 555 comes up, which is 555. Casey Anthony, I think that was a psychological operation. How about Isle of Patmos, where John was kept when he wrote the book of Revelation? 122, which also is 212. Isn't that New York City's area code? 122 and 211. January 4. It also comes to 109, which is 109, which is the same as 10/9, December 9th, which would be the offing day versus the rising day. 12/11 also comes to Bermuda Triangle, Miley Cyrus, Mrs. Doubtfire. So were all these things created, these names created and given to tell you the gematria of this event? I've never seen so much stuff in gematria before. 106, which is the same as 016, which is the same as 601, 610, 016, 061. How about Jesus and Mary, which is in their world the mother and child reunion that Paul Simon sang about? We need to get the release date of that and track it. Julia Roberts, same birthday as the October 28th candy. The Child Horse, interesting. How about I Am the Walrus, that song? Need to track that too, don't we? Lucifer Rising, which was the name of a movie that they showed in Donald Trump, the Antichrist is Born, the AI site Angel White showed. How about American Psycho, which was Christian Bale, who played the Dark Knight, who was cloned in the Prestige, because Trump's a clone. It's the clone that's going to get shot. Caitlyn Jenner, PSYOP. They just told, nah, this is what you're going to do. Hey, when you're in, you do what you're told. He did what he was told. KLU, KLUX, KLAN. All come to that. Krispy Kreme comes to it. Lucy and Lilith come to it. 189 comes to it. 89 is our next marriage number. 87, 88, 89. How about The Undertaker? Remember when Trump came out to The Undertaker? I think that was in Florence, South Carolina. And Jerry Seinfeld. Then I ran out of time. Check this out. December 11th. Kirstie Alley, for starters. Let's Go Brandon. Ivanka Trump, Truth Social, Greta Thunberg. This all comes to December 11th, the rising day. 68, the opposite of 86. Perfect, because he's rising. Gets 86 on the 9th, rises on the 11th, 9/11. Leonardo da Vinci. The Da Vinci Code is when he rises and opens the book of Revelation. The Economist. Oh, you mean the cover of The Economist magazine? Trump exit 2020? Which is really Trump exit 22 because they don't count zeros. I know, right? World Ruler. Oh, Eye in the Sky. 133, which is 313, and 331. Well, 313 is the deadly wound Bible verse, and his deadly wound was healed. I can't believe Kirstie Alley. I can't believe that. Can't believe any of it. By the way, I've looked at the factors of Trump's number 163464 when you multiply 6 times 14. By the way, the calculator wouldn't go all the way up to that, so I had to cut 163464 in half, which is 81732. And when you cut it in half and do the factors, that means you double these. So where it says divided by 1, it's really divided by 2. But it's 81732, 40866. You got an 86 there. When Trump's number is divided by 4. 2744, 20433, 13622, 11676, 6811. 68, the reversal of the 86, and it's fused with, and it's 811. 8 times 11, 88, plus that's when the full moon was. 5838, 3892, 2919, 1946, 1668, 973, 834, murder code, 588. So you got 88 again, 556, 417, 294. And again, you would just double these numbers as far as the factors. Miriam McLeod, 887. That's just fascinating. What was I going to look up? I already forgot. 313. And his deadly wound was healed. And I saw one of his heads as if it were wounded to death. What will the deadly wound look like? Zechariah 11:17, King James Version, Bible Gateway. November 17th. November 17th, Heidi game. The Heidi game, November 17th, 1968. Guess who played? That's right. The right eye patch Raiders against the Jets. What hit the Twin Towers? The jet. What hit Donnie Darko? The jet engine. All the world's a stage, man. Everything has always been the plan. Raiders, Jets. Oakland Raiders logo. Right eye utterly darkened. Zechariah 11:17. When was the game played? The Heidi game? 11:17. All the world's a stage. The AI, the ghost in the machine, has written this script, and all Mystery Babylon does is follow it. They are all made men and women. They take the oath and off they go. I don't know what to tell you, other than all I can tell you is the truth. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. I don't got nothing else for you. So anyway, 133 or 313 or 331, any of it comes to December 11th. Beyond a Pale Horse, which was a book. 696 or 669 or 966. And crown number. And then I ran out of time. There's a link to get me to page 3 and to keep going. It's fascinating, y'all. I don't know what else to tell you. Are we at the Rubicon? Crossing the Rubicon expression. They have reached a point where they cannot change a decision or course of action. All right. Love y'all.